welcome to a brand new episode of the Woolly Thistle Shopcast. It is post-Thanksgiving. We are actually awake in here, which is great. We hope you had a great Thanksgiving and that you are enjoying your knitting. My name is Corinne. I'm the owner of the Woolly Thistle. This is my trusty co-pilot here, Maggie, and we are always excited to talk about woolly wool, non-superwash wool from the UK, Europe, and here in America and Canada too. And we just love what we do. So we are here to share the latest goings on at the Woolly Thistle. I do want to just interject that a star has been born in the form of our inventory coordinator, Seth F. You'll see periodical reels of him, and they're funny. They're really good.
Yeah, if you follow us on Instagram, you've probably already seen him.
If you haven't, go check them out.
Yeah, go check them out. He did one recently of an incoming...
the bags.
Yeah, the beautiful Syster bags. He did an incoming opening the boxes.
Just makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just really funny.
He's funny. Yeah, so go check that out because a star is literally born there. Who knew, right?
Yeah.
We didn't know. But so a little bit of housekeeping before we get started. Thank you for joining us. If this is your first time, thank you so much for checking us out. We hope you enjoy and you'll stay. If you're returning, thank you so much. We really appreciate you and love having you aboard. We're no longer running ads on this channel at all, so you shouldn't find any. If you do, let us know. But we prefer to say thank you for watching and shopping at the Woolly Thistle with ad-free entertainment from us two and whoever else that comes on here. So no ads. And let's see, free shipping on orders over $99, $7.95 under $99 in the US, that is. And if you would like to be on our Shopcast here, we would love to have you. You can show us what you've been knitting, your FOs, obviously things that you've knitted with yarn the Woolly Thistle procures, but we would love to have you on the show. And there is an application form on the website. Maybe Erica will put a little link there. Please do get in touch. We would love to have you on the show. And check below for all the links about all the things we talk about. You should find them there. What do we have on this week's episode?
We have two guest segments for you today. We have Caitlin joining us. And back for another segment is some yoga with Kim.
Good. I've been needing that. I'm feeling crunchy. So, yes, that's good.
Yeah, so Kim is back.
Yeah, good. And we usually, when we remember, always give away 2 gift cards to the Woolly Thistle. So we'll do one now, Maggie. Would you like to do that?
Sure. Our first winner today of a $25 gift card to the Woolly Thistle is at ssharp9869. S Sharp says, so much woolly goodness to review. These shopcasts are so full, it takes me several viewings to digest them all.
They're long, you mean?
Yes. From shop intros to great guests, they are must-sees. I, of course, am partial to Rachel's segments and hope to see Carson on the shopcast more often, maybe.
Oh, great. Thanks
to everyone in front and back of camera. Happy Thanksgiving to all. Thank you so much, S Sharp, which I would bet is actually Susan Sharp. But, if you can email us at info@thewoollythistle.com, put prize winner in all caps, we will get your $25 gift card.
Wonderful. Congratulations. If you would like to be in the running for a gift card to the Woolly Thistle, all you need to do is leave us a comment down below, give us a thumbs up, and there was something else. Give us a thumbs up.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. You've got to subscribe to the channel. That's right. Oh my goodness, the thing. So do that, and you'll be in the running as well. We pick them at random every episode. Mm-hmm. Good. So, Maggie, what are you wearing?
This whole thing. I finished my Bladjakke cardigan. It is all done. All the ends are woven
beautiful.
in. As you can see, it fits.
Yes.
I still don't have any buttons for it. I'm still making decisions there.
That's okay. It's finished.
But it does have buttonholes. So I will be able to do buttons.
It fits you so well, like a glove.
I'm really, really happy with it. It's very comfortable. Yes. last time we met, I actually was too far up, and turns out I had to go back and rip home.
Oh,
so
no.
when reading instructions, always look for the bold letters that say "and at the same time."
Oh, that old thing.
Old thing. Yeah. So but it was a quick. In woolly wool, it just ripped back a tiny bit, and the piece that I had missed is that you add some short rows, which really it's quite comfortable. So it raises the neckline in the back, so it did mean that I had to go to knitting flat, but it wasn't so bad. And got it finished over the weekend. Did the button bands and the collar. It still needs a wash, which is why the collar's laying a little funny up here. But I just finished it. I wove in all the ends. I tacked down my
So you steeked it. Yeah.
I did steek it. Yep. And I did felt the steek a little bit. But probably not enough to actually felt it, but it was fine.
Yeah.
I just got the scissors out and cut.
Rama Stricka garn.
Yeah. The dark brown is Rama Stricka garn.
Oh, yes.
The light brown is actually Jameson's of Shetland DK because I had it in stash.
Yes.
So the pattern calls for all Stricka garn, but the two worked really nice together. So.
Yeah, and they're both very woolly wools, meaning they are non-superwash, they're woolen spun, and they want to, join to themselves.
Yeah, so the finished cardigan fits really well.
It's beautiful. Tell me how you felt about decreasing your, or actually increasing your arms, because you knit them cuff up. Did you?
Yeah, you knit them cuff up.
So in pattern, you were increasing and things. Was that difficult?
No, I mean, I did have a marker on the chart to show. So I would move I had some like transparent tape, and so I would just move that as I increased so that I knew what I needed to do. Yeah, and it actually like keeps that, you can kind of see the increase right there.
Yes. So you did that in the darker color.
But it does it depended which color I needed to increase in.
Very neat.
So yeah, it was.
What was it? So nice. It was charted right out to where you needed to do the shaping.
No, I mean, they just give you like it is a very Norwegian pattern. They just give you the chart.
Yeah.
And so I knew if I needed to increase one, I needed to
go to the next
one.
The imaginary row.
Right. Yes. So I would just move my tape out for myself.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
So I just did that. And that was enough to kind of keep me on track of where do I start.
Yes. Wonderful. Yeah, I mean, I remember when I knit my star cardie, I didn't, I just had the chart and I had to figure out how to increase, and I made a bit of a mess of it because it's not completely intuitive, but by the time I, got past here, I'd figured it out and could keep going. So that's a good skill to learn. And I didn't rip back. There is the mistake right there, and I fondly look at that and think about, how I was learning for that piece of it. So yes.
Yeah.
And other people will get it first time and not be like, what is she talking about? But I think increasing or decreasing in colorwork chart pattern can be a little mysterious at first, but you do figure it out. So give it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
yeah, wonderful. I didn't find it to be too bad. I definitely had my sort of tape and I kept it going. Yeah. Like by here, I definitely was like, okay, I'm on this row.
You know what you're doing.
But I did keep moving the thing along so that I could just use it as a reference because I didn't want to have to just remember where I was. Where it did get a little sticky was as I was doing the short rows. Because then you're leaving like 2 to 3 stitches on, and then so I was like, wait, where the heck am I starting? Yeah, now? Like where's the starting? So, and then I was like, I just don't care. It's gonna be this color, and it was fine. There was something about working the Norwegian pattern where they don't give you every little minor instruction.
Yeah,
like they didn't tell you what kind of short row. They just said you're gonna go back and forth. I do wish I had done. Maybe like a different type of short row because some of the stitches were a little longer up at the top, but I just picked up like a row. It was fine.
Yeah, you fudged to make it.
Yeah, I fudged it. And
what kind of short row did you end up doing?
I just did a real basic. Like I didn't even wrap and turn. I just turned and I went back. So it made for these, but I didn't even think about like, well, what's that going to do to the stitches at the neckline? So. Next time I would just take a beat and go, okay, I like this type of short row. Just work whatever type of short row you like. Yeah. Instead, I just like turned around and again, it's fine and everything it's worked out. There's nothing critically wrong.
No.
But, Yeah,
Nothing wrong at all.
I think it just would have given it a neater edge before I picked up the button band. After I
Yeah.
picked up the button band,
It was
totally
all good.
fine.
Yeah.
Woohoo! So, and I knew that going into picking up the collar, that it was going to work out okay.
Yeah,
so
that's great.
no need to rip back again.
Well, that is a huge accomplishment. Well done.
Yeah, so it did. This is the thing that excites me most, actually, is that the cast on edge is nice and stretchy.
Yeah.
Because I hate when that happens when you knit a cast on edge and it's a little too snug. But it is. It's really nice.
Was it a special kind of cast on?
No. I will say too, the Strickagon, that might be one of my favorite yarns.
Yeah.
It's just really nice. It's really bouncy. This brown has lots of like depth to it.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
And it's quite cozy. It is double thick, so it is
Double
for
thick or
somebody
double
who is
knitting?
always cold. This sweater, I might not even need a jacket. I think Bladjakke, right? It's kind of like a little jacket. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
being the jacket part.
yeah, just really nice.
Well done, you. Congratulations. So are you picking up the needles and starting a new project? What's the deal, Maggie?
So I'm going to try to go back to, I have some gift knitting that I want to do. I've had both of my big kids were home over Thanksgiving, and they both put in requests for knits, which delighted me so much. I got so excited.
They did it for you, Maggie.
I don't know that they did. My son just sort of casually asked for mittens for him and for a friend. His friend, they were rock climbing, and Sam brought some mittens for both of them to wear. And his roommate was very impressed, and he's like, "What do I have to do to get mittens from your mom?" And I was like, "Oh, you want some mittens?" So I'll work on those. I'll show them when they're done. And Jillian asked for a sweater.
Oh, wow.
So, and I was like, well, okay.
November o'clock?
Yeah, I think she doesn't care if it's ready for Christmas.
Good,
I think she was just like, I was looking for a sweater, and then I thought Mom could make it.
Have you picked a pattern yet?
Yeah, we're looking at the Olga pattern by Petite Knit. You can put it here. She wanted a classic striped pullover. But she is Little Miss, it's itchy. So I was talking with Kate, our Kate who works here, who's delightful.
Yeah.
On Friday, her and I had a meeting, and I was talking to her, and I mentioned that I need a DK weight yarn that's not itchy, and she said, well, Morris.
Oh, perfect.
So
that's even got a bit of superwash in it.
It is superwash, which for my Little Miss,
for
it's
a gift
itchy.
knit, that's a great idea.
And for a gift knit, it'll be very easy for her to care for.
Yes.
I think it'll give it the look of the. I think Morris is bouncy enough where it'll hold structure.
Yeah.
I need to do some swatching. I'm sure I can get gauge, but
lovely idea.
Yeah.
Kate is really helpful, isn't she?
She is really helpful. So I knew somebody would be able to help me.
Can't see the wood for the trees.
Yeah. So I actually brought home. We have like a ball for sample swatching. Yeah. I brought it home so Jilly could, and she's like rubbing it on her hand. I'm like, how's that going to help you know if it's itchy? So she rubbed it on her neck and stuff, and she's like, no, I think this is soft. This is nice.
Oh my God, concessions.
So we'll see.
Love it. My daughter's the exact same way. It's itchy, and it's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, which is okay. Like I'm delighted to knit for her, and I'm hoping it's a nice bit of a gateway. Yeah, exactly. Into loving wool.
Yes. Very good point. It is a nice slippery slope. Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping. So that's coming. I also want to get back to my Fair Isle sweater.
Yes. Has that been in timeout for a while?
It has been in timeout because I really wanted to focus on this.
Yes.
So I had picked it up, re-knit the waistband.
I have to say, Marie. Come on, Marie. You're
almost
almost there.
True. Yes, I did get a DM too. My sister is making the same sweater. If you're in our Facebook group, you'll see it. We can put a photo here of where she is so far. She's knitting it in the same colors we have kit colors for.
Yeah, beautiful.
And it's coming out really nice. Yeah. She's been busier in the evenings than I have been. So she's in the home stretch. Yeah. I think she's still on me.
I know you were beating her.
Yeah, we were.
It's not a competition.
It's a friendly sisterly competition, and for the most part, we just cheer each other on.
Yes.
But
Marie, you can do it.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see your finished object. Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'm sure she'll get it done by Christmas.
Yeah. Well, no pressure there then.
Well, she's got like 30 days. That's not quite 30 days, but she'll get it done.
Yes. Anything else?
No, well, I do have a work in progress.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to talk about what you're wearing first.
I've got a whip too, so you might as well just keep going.
Well, first of all, I brought it in we do have beautiful Syster bags here.
I think they're up there. I'm just watching Maggie. I can see the tops of her hand knit socks. and her hand knit sweater.
I
You're
know.
just delightful.
My Estelle socks.
Yeah, really nice.
It's hard to, I can't get my foot up there.
It's this time of year where I start counting the number of woolen bits I'm wearing. Do you ever do that?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
love
The other day I left the house in an obscene number of wool projects.
Right. So
We have some new bags to us, custom made for us by the Beautiful Syster, sorry. And I love these. This is their origami heather bag.
it's so fun.
It is so cute.
You tie these in a little.
Yeah, so if you want, you can either carry this, like put those inside and carry it on your arm if you want to go for a walk or if you're just out. Or you can tuck this inside.
Ah, I didn't know that.
You can tuck that inside and sort of tie these.
Little knot bag.
Yeah. This bag is brand new, so it's a little stiffer. My bag has been all over. So I brought it because I actually use this bag quite a bit. So right now my project is kind of small, so this morning I had it just tied like that. When I was traveling, this was quite handy. This went to Shetland with me, and I just had it. I would tie it and then just shove it in the backpack that I had with me, and then I could know everything was safe in there. It was really cute.
It's got good gnomes on it.
And quite handy. Yeah, mine has gnomes on it. But the ones we have here in the shop have these cute little sheep
and
flowers.
A nice tartan, purpley tartan. Purple for the woolly thistle.
Yeah. So I mentioned last time in passing that I was working on some fingerless mitts. So I brought those. I'm trying to use up some of these partial balls.
Yes.
Where I do not have enough to make
this
another
is West
sock.
Yorkshire Spinners.
Yeah, this is West Yorkshire Spinners. I'm trying to remember the name of the colorway.
Is it?
We can put it on the screen.
Yeah.
I don't remember when I'm not trying so hard.
Yeah.
So these are the November mitts. One of our...
oh, you're doing two on...
Yeah, I'm doing two at a time.
Wow.
I was chatting with one of our picker packers, Lynn, and she was talking about two at a time. And you know how sometimes you just get a bee in your bonnet?
You wanted to do it?
I don't even really enjoy the process of two at a time, but now I'm committed. So these are the November mitts, and they are a lovely... I've seen this pattern knit by...
they're really fitted.
Kathleen on Instagram, a whole bunch. They are really fitted. They're a 3x1 rib, so they're quite cozy.
Yeah. Nice.
And I'm almost done with the pair. So I'm trying to be good and finish these before I cast on mittens for my son.
Right.
So
good.
I thought I could get them done.
It's not. I keep thinking drake it with the duck. Drake?
No.
No. I don't think that's what the colorway is called either.
No, there's
mallard.
No, it's not mallard.
Oh.
I know it's not mallard. We'll put it there. I think that'll be the easier way.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm close. I think this will be gone when these are done.
Good.
Which makes me really happy.
Yeah, a little bit of warmth in your hands is being called for at this point in time.
Yeah, and I think too, like I might just try to, I have a bunch of these where it's just not enough for a pair of socks.
Yeah.
And I guess I could use them for heels. But yeah, I figure I'll just make a bunch and stick them in the gift pile and people can take them.
Yeah.
Or I can donate them. I don't really care, but they need to be knit up and they need to get out of my stash.
That's wonderful.
So, and it's a really clever pattern. I like the look of the increases for the gusset. It just looks really nice, really slick.
Well, that's fantastic. Good knitting, using up your leftovers even. That's wonderful. I'm still working on my sweater, which is the Peary Leaf Sweater by Donna Smith. And I'm actually knitting it in her yarn in the Shetland Black colorway, which is a dark brown.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You've been cruising along.
Well, I was near the neck or shoulder shaping before, but I've been knitting on some other things that I'm not ready to talk about. So this did not get a lot of love, but I did finish the shoulder shaping on the front and the back. It's a drop shoulder construction.
Did you do 3 needle bind off?
I did.
Yeah.
She just said to graft it, but I like a 3 needle up at the top there because it gives it nice structure and strength. And she's actually saying I should be knitting from the cuff up for the sleeve.
And then sew it in?
But I think I'm just going to pick up stitches and knit down. That I don't see the point.
You can always try it, and if you don't like it, you can always rip out.
I think it's completely, whatever you want to do. But I'll just show you. So, can you see? It's got this lovely lace pattern. I did block it down below, so it looks a little different down below, and then it's more crunchy up above. But I've always really
I like how
this.
I like how the lace kind of gives this puckery look.
It's got this
you block
3D.
It.
Yeah, exactly. I really love knitting.
It's really pretty.
The lace pattern. I did it without stitch markers. Humble brag.
Nice.
But, You can definitely, and I would normally use stitch markers, but especially with lace, that's my Achilles heel.
Yeah.
But the more you do, the better you get, I guess. And so I was able to do this.
Although if you need stitch markers, I use stitch markers. Just use them.
Just use them. I am totally bragging
it's
here.
okay either way.
It is. And no shame, no shame. But yeah, the back is just stockinette.
Nice.
So you knit it in the round until you get to, the separation for the arms, and then you start back and forth. And you can feel it.
Yeah, it's really lovely.
So
it's
this
nice
is
and woolly. This is her Shetland
It's
wool.
her Shetland wool from her croft from when we went to visit her. I've got one skein left and a bit of another one, so I've got to get the sleeves out of that.
So squishy.
It's a DK weight, and it's a very robust feeling DK.
Yeah.
Now, we have made kits for this, Maggie.
Yeah, so Donna originally wrote the pattern for Jamesons of Shetland
DK.
double knitting, their
Yes.
DK. So we have put kits together in the double knitting. We've put them together in a Shetland black.
Yes.
Donna originally used a green, which I think was pine. So we have kits in that. And we've also put together a natural colorway. I don't remember which colorway we used off the top of my head.
But something
lighter and neutral, yeah.
So if you're interested in knitting this too, I recommend it. It's a fun knit. The lace is fun to do.
Yeah.
And
certainly this would look good in any color. So if there's another color you want,
you can just buy the yarn.
we do sell the double knitting by the ball, and you can help yourself there.
Wonderful. Yeah. Well, that's been on my my to knit list for a long time, and I'm glad to be getting it done. And I'm glad I waited, because then I got to buy the yarn directly.
It is fun. I don't know that you use your Ravelry queue. I do use my Ravelry queue sometimes just as what was it I wanted to make?
Yeah.
Or I do have a habit of impulse purchasing patterns sometimes. So I try to make sure that they go in the queue and not just the library.
Yes.
This was in my queue for forever.
Right.
So it was nice to just finally get that.
Exactly. I'm very, you ask about my queue. I do have a queue going, but it's quite old. But it's still relevant. Like, I do still check it from time to time. I really should resurrect my Ravelry. I've gotten busy with this shop that I stopped filling in my Ravelry so much. But anyway, so also I want to mention that I'm wearing the Felix sweater that you and I knit years ago in a week.
Yeah.
One of my favorite sweaters, and it's the Felix by Savory Knitting, who is Amy Christoffers, sorry. And it's fluffy and warm and woolly, and also a really inexpensive knit. Lopi remains one of the best values per ball, I think.
It has a really lovely detail here in the raglan increases. She puts a little lacy.
Yes.
That I just think it's just the prettiest.
It's just so pretty.
There is also a cardigan version of the Felix.
Yes. And we do have kits for both.
We do have kits
those.
for both, yeah. Speaking of Amy, do we want to talk about her new shawl pattern?
Yes, let's talk about that. So
yeah, let's put her in the middle. This is Amy Christoffers' new Bentley shawl.
Yeah.
And it is knit in Rambler.
Thank you, Amy.
So excited. This is a mosaic pattern. I'm going to turn it around so you can see the motif in the back. It is so pretty.
So squishy.
Amy lives nearby us, so she was kind enough to drop it off at the shop so that we can have it here. So if you're in the area and you want to stop by, you can see it on display. It is so pretty.
Yeah, and this lovely fringe is fun too.
Yeah.
So yeah, and we have these colors in stock, Maggie?
We do. We have kits available in these colors. This is the Lake and our Natural.
Right. And what's the name of this again?
The Bentley shawl.
The Bentley shawl. Lovely triangular center increases. Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. So a nice construction in this lovely squishy mosaic, 2 colors. Yeah. Any 2 colors would work.
Yeah. So we have a couple other colors we've put together too, but this colorway is available.
I'm going to try it on.
Yeah.
It's a nice lightweight shawl, even though it's double thickness, I think.
Yeah.
But,
the mosaic does give you a double.
Let's see.
Yeah. And I like mosaic knitting. I haven't done it in a while, but it's very potato chippy.
Never done it.
It's nice. Mosaic is nice because if you want a color work look, but you only want to work one color at a time, that's mosaic.
All right. Well, it's got nice stretch to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yes, it's lovely. Nice to see our Rambler in this.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. Okay, so that's that. We also have the big sisters here.
Yeah.
for you to enjoy behind us. We are still waiting for our order from Norway, but as soon as that lands, we will be letting you know, of course, because we know you're waiting on tenterhooks so that you can get going with the big sister. But if you're knitting one, please share it on social media with us so we can see it. Love to see that.
Yeah.
Our gift make along goes along until the end of December, so keep making those gifts if that's your thing. And we have a winner who is Renee B. She won the $50 gift card for signing up to knit along with us or make along. And thank you so much for coming out and shopping in store and online during Black Friday. Huge success. Thank you for that. We were able to clear out some things and give you a deal as best we can. We're a small business. We're not in the business of massive markdowns, as you well know, but we do the best we can, and you guys showed up, so thank you for that. Really appreciate it. And we have a gift guide on the shop website as well for you to check out. If you are giving someone else a lovely gift, use the gift guide to help you get there. If people are shopping for you, if your loved ones need a helping hand, that gift guide is very helpful for them. So be sure to let them know about it. So this is our busiest time of the year. I think we're officially in that now. We've
been in that.
Yeah. And we have a lot of orders to get out after Black Friday, so there may be a delay of a day or two here and there. We are obviously doing the best we can to keep up. We are staffed appropriately and all of that. And Mary Beth, our operations supervisor, is making sure that everything ticks along as best as possible. But just sheer volume does add a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Also, Maggie, I am very happy to report that we continue on with Feeding America, which is our charity that we are raising money for this time. So those are my accessory patterns, and we have been highlighting different patterns every week. And I think this week, as you're watching this, brand new released patterns is the Lochside socks, and we can put a picture here, and the Burnside socks. Both of these patterns were in our sock bags, but if you didn't buy the sock bag, you are now able to get the pattern as a standalone, and the entire amount of that purchase price will go to Feeding America. So as of now, at time of recording, we've raised, I think, a little over $3,000. We will continue to do that until this special ends. We'll put the date there as to when you need to purchase by if you want to contribute to it. So thank you to everyone who has, and I hope that we see you knitting lots of hats and mittens and things that have been in there. So let's see, what else? Are we ready to move into shop news, or should we go see Caitlin?
Let's go see Caitlin and see what she's up to.
We'll see you on the other side.
Hi everyone, it's Caitlin. I'm so glad to be back with you for another Shopcast. I've been up to some stuff and I want to show you. So I've got the sweater I'm wearing to talk to you about, the continuing sweater project that's on my needles right now. I finished a skein of Handspun since I was last here. And then I wanted to show you some of my previous projects that are all done in Jamieson & Smith yarns. The sort of theme of the Jamieson & Smith grab bags, at least at time of recording, still being available. I wanted to lean into that a little bit and show you some of what I've done with those and how I use them. But yeah, first I have this finished sweater to show you. It is the Pohjola Nito sweater by Jenna Kostet. It is in the Knitted Kalevala book, this one here. The first one, there are now two through Lina Publishing. And this I've shared a couple times on the Shopcast because it's been a bit of a is it going to fit or not sort of question. So I had knitted the whole yoke maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago, and it did not fit. I think the shoulders were just too sloped and too tight that this was all riding up. So I ripped that back. I think I went up a size from what I had originally chosen and re-knit. And I was still not sure if it was going to fit, but I'm wearing it. It does fit. It is maybe not my most perfectly fitting sweater. but it's definitely wearable, and I think it turned out beautifully as far as the design and the colors go, and the yarn. So the yarn is from a show I went to a couple years ago, and it's from Distelfink Fiber. It's like a mix of Romney and some other wools, and it's the design is originally written for Wool DK, which is something the Woolly Thistle carries, so it could totally be done in the originals. Yeah, and I think that would also be really nice. So what I think one of my biggest takeaways from this project is when I'm choosing a pattern, I want to look at the intended ease of a pattern and be a little bit more judicious going forward about how much I can kind of bend the rules when it comes to the fit that the designer intended versus how I prefer a sweater to fit. This one was intended to fit with about 10 inches of positive ease. And I don't like a sweater that has that much ease. Usually I like my sweaters more fitted. So I tried to go down a couple of sizes from what would have been recommended for my 10 inches of positive ease fit. But I think that change was a bit too drastic, and it affected the overall fit of the sweater. 10 inches of positive ease is meant to be like in the body for the most part, but then the whole shoulders were proportioned in a way that the whole thing got too small and tight up here. And then I think because of all this color work and the raglan up here going on, there's not as much like stretch and give in the upper body of the sweater to maybe accommodate like a little bit of an awkwardness of fit. So I'm going to be a little more hesitant in the future to adjust the ease of my finished sweater quite so drastically. And then also I just think that the color work on a raglan is maybe not optimal for me. It was a little tricky, especially with these long floats, to kind of bridge the gap of the raglan. So I think the pattern was written just fine, but it was not maybe my favorite experience, like tweaking it so much to my preferences. So, but yeah, and then the other thing is that it took me so long to get to this sweater from when I bought the yarn that I don't think, back then I think I chose a size and bought the yarn accordingly when I really should have gone up a size or two. And so I played some yarn chicken at the end. When I was finished with the body and ready to do the sleeves, I only had 100 grams left. And so I divided the ball into 50-50, and then I just knitted each sleeve 50 grams worth until I ran out. And these are more of a bracelet length than I intended. I would have preferred the full sleeve. So just kind of one more thing I had to wing a little bit on this project, but it is done. I think especially for the holidays, it'll be fun to wear this. So I wanted to show you that. The skein of Handspun I finished recently. I wanted to show you as well. This is Polwarth, 100% Polwarth yarn, fiber from 316 Dye Studio. And this I also got the same day I got this yarn. It was at Wool and Folk a couple years ago. And this is the colorway Wooden Duck, and I made a traditional 3-ply out of it. I don't tend to do 3-plies. I tend to do 2-plies, but 3-ply yarn really does kind of even out your inconsistencies in a nice way that this feels a little bit more like consistent and kind of regular gauge throughout in a way that I'm pretty happy with. So a little bit of hand spinning for you. The project that I'm working on sort of transitions nicely into the rest of what I wanted to talk about. You've seen this a couple times too, but this is the Porty Cardigan by Gudrun Johnston. And I started this for the Sweater Knit Along back in August. But I'm still slowly chipping away at it. It's I actually don't know if I've made a completely fingering weight sweater besides the vanilla sweater, which is at a bigger gauge than fingering weight typically is. So yeah, it's taken me a while, but I'm finally on one of the sleeves. I've finished the body. And yeah, the sleeve's going pretty quickly now that it's small circumference. So I'm using a cone of Jamieson & Smith 2-ply jumper weight, which we just got restocked at the Woolly Thistle. This is colorway 203, nice medium gray. And then all of the colors in the yoke, I think I'm only using 1 skein of each. And so they're almost certainly from grab bags. I think I borrowed a couple colors from my mom. She and I kind of share our stash as needed. When I was trying to put colors together, I needed a few different options. So she and I each have a couple of grab bags together. Mine are all stored here, along with a couple other fingering weights that are very similar. I know there's at least a skein of Supreme. I think this is fennel garn. So I like to keep those out. And yeah, I treat my Jamieson & Smith 2-ply jumper weight yarns a little bit more like you would treat like a watercolor paint set. When you run out of a color, you just buy another tube of it and you have it there for whenever you want to play with colors and start a new project. So I think it's kind of nice to have like a paint box of yarns up on the wall to look at and play with. Yeah, it's so nice to have them physically in front of you when you're trying to figure out how a project will come together and what colors to choose. So the grab bags are a really great way to build your stash of sort of like your watercolor palette of yarns. I've sorted mine by the warmer colors and the cooler colors, and then the top row there is Summery Wallen British Breeds 4-ply. I think in a pinch, if I really needed one of those colors, I could also mix that into a project mixed with Jamieson & Smith. Yeah, kind of fun to look at those and have them sort of as a wall decoration. So yeah, I'll continue to work on this sweater project, and then I just wanted to show you a couple of other things I've made over the years with the 2-ply jumper weight. This is was a cowl that I made for the Colorwork Accessories knit along a couple years ago, using all Jamieson & Smith 2-ply jumper weight. I think the background is maybe the Shetland Supreme that's left there, but otherwise all from grab bags. I just kind of put together a gradient of browns and greens, and then that pop of yellow in the middle there. And this pattern chart came from the Selbu Patterns book. I don't think we have that in the store, but we did years ago. I think your library might even have it. And then the back, or what used to be the inside, because this was a tube of a cowl. The inside is just fingering weight from stash with silk mohair. I got this idea from Emma, who's on our channel regularly. She made something similar a couple years ago. But what I did is I made it a little bit too narrow, and so it never really fit comfortably around my neck as a cowl. So last year I cut it. I just basically steeked it right through both layers. And now what I've been intending to do is get my sewing machine out and just sew. I would fold it inside out, sew the open seams closed around a pillow form, or maybe I would sew in a zipper and make this into like a lumbar sized pillow. I think actually this time of year, having just decorated for Christmas, this could look nice on the couch. So I might still do that, but this was all just single skeins of jumper weight. I've also made the cake fridge hat by Gudrun Johnston. That's in her Grand Shetland, should be up there. Yep, Grand Shetland Adventure Knits book she did with Mary Jane Mucklestone. And I actually test knitted this, which was a lot of fun. I used grab bag skeins I had on hand. I think my gauge was maybe just loose enough that I ran out of the blue at the very top, but just switched back to the purple, and that worked out just fine. So 1 skein of each. That's a fun one. This is the Fort Rose, Flowers of Fort Rose hat by Corinne. And this was a bit of an adventure into using up colors that aren't usually in my wheelhouse. That hot pink especially, when that came in a grab bag, I thought, what am I going to do with that? But that's actually my favorite part of the hat, is that bright. So this main color is some of that same cone I'm working from right now, the 203. And then I've got my hat. This is another Gudrun Johnston pattern, the Hansel hat. And I think I needed to dip into a second skein of at least one of these colors. I can't remember now. But this is the medium size of the half. So it's a triangle shape. And this is the Shetland Supreme kind of cream color. I think if you made the smallest size, you could do it with just one skein of each of your grab bag colors for that. She has a fun technique of using just a little strip of cardboard and wrapping a strand of each color in sort of your stripe sequence as you're trying to pick colors, to sort of envision that. And I think that's a pretty good tip. So yeah, my Hansel hat usually lives on the back of my chair. And yeah, it's just some fun uses for a grab bag if they're still available at time of viewing. And if not, you can always, find individual skeins of the J&S 2-ply to build your color palette there. And yeah, have fun playing with color. Happy knitting, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Thank you, Caitlin. You are knitting so much stuff. The cake fridge hat caught my eye, though. We are going to have kits for that coming up very soon. Maggie, do you have any details on that?
Yeah, we've ordered a special bag with a new graphic that we worked with Gudrun's daughter Maya on, which is really fantastic.
Yes.
And Gudrun has put together a colorway just for us to release. So we'll have kits in her original and in this new colorway that we can't wait to show you.
Yes, and the cake fridge hat, for those of you who are uninitiated, the cake fridge is sort of an institution on the Shetland Islands where you have these fridges dotted around the island where you can buy cake. And it's a wonderful thing. So she designed a cake fridge hat, which is actually very, very pretty, really lovely. It's in her book Grand Shetland Adventure, which is a lovely book. But yes, the pattern's now available on its own.
I think Gudrun's going to be releasing the pattern individually if it's not already released later this month.
And then you can get the yarn and off you go. You got a lovely kit to go. Yeah. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, well, shall we launch into the shop update?
Sure.
And let everyone know what is new and exciting.
Yes.
We have a lot of Lopi stuff here, I see.
There is a lot of Lopi stuff. So one of our friends here at the shop, B Mandarines, has knit a new sweater, or designed a new sweater called the Cozy Lopi yarn sweater. This is a speedy knit. It is, we can put a photo here. It is all garter stitch. It's super squishy, and it knit on size 15 needles, holding 4 strands of Plodu Lopi together.
Kind of its own jacket.
I think this will definitely be warm, but it looks like the name. It looks like a cozy Lopi sweater.
Yeah.
So I believe that
so
Melody,
light and airy.
Melody knit hers in color 1030, so we have kits in that. So we've given you enough plates so that you won't have to wind down into individual balls in order to make the 4 strands work. So we thought that through for you. Kate thought that through for you. I got confused.
There's that Kate again.
So we picked a couple of different colors. We've got color 1030, which I think is hard to see.
It's a nice beige.
It's that same color that Melody used in her photos. And then we put together a couple other colors we think this sweater would look amazing in. Color 1426. Which is a lovely rusty. And this is a deep purple. Hard to see that, but
kind of
1428.
Beautiful.
This sweater looks like it would be a fun, fast knit.
Fun, fast knit. Just what you need in December, actually.
Yes.
And the Lopi wool wash.
Yes. I'm pretty excited about this. So now available in the shop for you Lopi fans is a Lopi wool wash, or Sapa.
Very well done.
Well, let's hope. It's probably wrong. But anyway. So it does have instructions on there. You do need to rinse this out, but this is specifically made by Lopi Iztec for your Lopi yarns.
Which is nice.
Yeah, available
so
in the shop
we've got
now.
that. And we've got a Lopi restock. So I think we've got some yarn to show here. Oh my God, how do we say Fiala Lopi?
Fiat Lopi.
Fiat Lopi.
Yes.
Fiala Lopi.
Yes, I like saying Fiala Lopi, but I was informed that it's Fiat Lopi.
Fiat Lopi. And color is this one? Yes, and that's the lot number. Shall we go through these and show these off first?
Sure.
Fiat Lopi in color 3002 is a nice, warm, soft brownie beige.
And Fiat Lopi is their DK weight yarn.
It's still a single ply by the looks of it. 3041 is a lovely warm gold color. I like this green too. This is 3031. And this nice pine green is 3030. Lovely. A nice sort of yellowy gold is 3040. And then a lighter beige is 3001. Really nice.
These would make really nice woolly mittens.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You want to pop them in there? Sure. Whoops. Or wherever they go. Yeah, so Lopi continues to be one of our best-selling yarns. So we don't talk about it much. We let it do a lot of heavy lifting all by itself. So we thought we'd show it to you today. Just as a reminder, or maybe it's new to you. This is definitely a woolly wool. It's quite rustic. Comes from Iceland, made in Iceland by Icelandic sheep.
I think for most of us, like I love Lopi. For most of us, this is not a next to skin. But
I can.
You can.
I don't
but
mind.
I think many people, like I tend to wear it sort of over another shirt. And I love my Lopi, and it does just get better and better with time.
It does.
The traditional Lopi Pesa, Icelandic color work, yoke sweater. We've got lots of kits in the shop. So the Lopi is their worsted weight. And we have color 59, which is like a nice dyed black. Color 58, which is the dark gray.
Yep. 54 is a nice light gray, very heathered.
51 is their cream.
1409 is a nice is that sort of a garnet red type?
1703. We have a sweater kit that's in this color that just flies off the shelf.
1414 is the eggplanty color, just lovely.
And 1405 is just a nice evergreen.
Yeah, so Lopi comes and we have it all. We've got the wet Lopi in worsted weight. We've got the Ploto Lopi, which is a sport weight.
We have some Alafos Lopi down there on your
side.
Yes,
and we just showed the Fiat Lopi, which is their DK. And then we've got Einband here, which is a lace weight.
Yeah.
Really lace
so
weight.
The Einband you can either knit by itself into there are some Icelandic lace weight shawls. There are also a lot of projects where you hold it together with the Ploto Lopi. Similar to how you would hold a mohair, and it gives a little added additional strength, and you can have some fun playing with your colors and marling.
Yes. What color is that?
This is color 8.
And this is 9044. Are these the same? Yeah. So 1038 is that nice light beige. Ooh, we've got this bright orange, which is 1766. Perfect.
And this is a dark navy blue, color 709.
And then the Alafos, which this looks amazing. I haven't knit with it. I think I'd like to though, because it's just scrumptious and big. Alafos is what weight, Maggie?
This is their bulky weight.
Bulky weight. So this is color 9965. It's huge.
Yeah.
I think this must be 100
feels so
grams.
squishy. A sweater in this would just be really amazing.
And a quick knit.
Color 9961. This is a deep, you can see too, they add lots of heathering in there.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
This is beautiful, 1232. Also, you could knit mittens and hats with this really fast. So great for gift knits.
9964.
9962.
Color 10.
This is a nice gray 86. It's sort of an oatmeal-y gray.
Color 9967. That is really pretty.
Soft, isn't it?
It is. It feels really nice. It's sort of lightly spun, but it'll be quite hardy and it'll hold up really well. It really will just get better.
9973. Gorgeous. Yes, that's it. That's it. We went through
Nice.
them. So those are
They
in
do.
the
They
shop.
look. It just looks so fun together.
Yeah. Oh,
I love it.
I know. Scrumptious.
Very nice.
So yeah, those are our Lopi offerings, and sometimes it's hard to keep this in stock. It's very, very popular.
Yeah.
Which we're happy about, of course. All right. I'm gonna
I
put
think
that
too,
there.
when they get these really cold months, this is Lopi season.
That's right. That's right. We are headlong into
You
that.
can
We
knit
had-
with it whenever. I have literally started multiple Lopi sweaters in August.
Oh yes.
Because then they're ready.
Yes.
Like it takes me that long.
Right, exactly. No, Lopi is a year-long knitter's knitter's pastime for sure. So Maggie, what new books do we have? I see a pile of books.
We have some really good books that have, some are new and some are restocked. Recently restocked is the In the Footsteps of Sheep.
This is the best book.
This book really is so much fun. Do you want to talk about this book?
Well, I just love this book. It is a woman, Debbie Zawinski, who travels by foot around Scotland, camping on the beaches and whatnot as she goes. And she picks tufts of wool along the way, spins it on a drop spindle, and then knits socks. And she writes about the whole trip and her sock spinning and knitting. Some of the yarns in here, because when she wrote the book, she did start to call for yarns like West Yorkshire Spinners. Oh, I can't remember what it is, but it's out of, they don't make it anymore.
Oh, I loved that yarn.
I know. That was one
I
of
wish
the...
they would bring it back.
I know, right? But
It was a DK yarn. I don't remember the name of it.
I can't remember the name of it. It was really good. It was inexpensive. It made iron-proof socks, so they should bring it back.
Yeah.
But anyway, so, you know, there is some older sock yarns in here, but just for the story itself and the photos and just, you know, this woman's tenaciousness of traveling around Scotland, lots of nice essays and whatnot. So this is a favorite of mine. I have really enjoyed reading through that.
Yeah. And then new to us here in the shop is from Alison Rendell, her Fair Isle knitting tradition.
Brand new book.
It's based on the name of it.
She was launching this while we were in Shetland.
Yeah.
We couldn't get close to her. There was always like a swarm around her.
Yeah.
But congratulations on your book. It's wonderful.
This is I've only flipped through this a little bit so far. It is a really lovely book. So it talks about hand knitting and machine knitting, lots of great photos. Like, look at this.
Sheep on a Rock.
Sheep on a Rock. So lots of great photos from Shetland. Just really great.
Construction.
Yeah, good tutorials.
Yeah.
And
think-
then patterns in there.
This feels like one of these, you know, if you really...
Babies! They're
If you-
so cute.
If you really love Shetland knitting, that this feels like one of these books that you should have.
Yeah.
Slippers.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so
Yeah. Fantastic.
sorry to cover your face. But
Oh, you're fine.
So this is another must-have for Fair Isle
Yes.
lovers.
Yes.
The next book, I'm really excited about this book.
Me too. I'm speechless.
Really excited. This book is a tome. It is called Nordic Sailors and Fishermen's Sweaters.
Oh,
And it says modern knitwear inspired by historical patterns.
I can't wait to get my hands into this.
So these lovely gents on the front, but it's not just men's patterns. It
Whole family.
includes whole family. You've got
Yeah.
kids sweaters, men's sweaters, ladies sweaters, shawls. It just really is such a lovely So many patterns.
Yes.
Let's see if it tells me on the outside. Book contains 15 patterns, 15 traditional sweaters, and 19 stylish garments in all.
Yeah, I think this book has
Yeah.
to be on my bookshelf.
Yeah,
for sure.
it's been on my desk. I keep asking, when are we going to sell it? Because I really need it. I need to take one home. It's one of those books that I think will, oh, the baby. So cute.
Norwegian babies wear Norwegian wool, also just saying.
I know. I love this style of sweater. It's a very traditional
The
sweater.
flea.
Yeah, the flea. I think they call it flea. Lice? Flea?
Oh, lice. I think lice means flea or something.
Yeah.
But those just little bits of color.
Yeah,
slips.
just that little tiny.
Yeah.
Here you go. You can see it on this gentleman. Just really, really nice.
Yeah.
So this whole, I'm just flipping through it. It's just a really nice.
They've got a Henley there with a zipper
Oh my,
closure.
here I can. It's just so good.
Yeah.
So you will. I think you will want this.
We all want this.
I do.
For sure. This is our jam.
Here, I think there was one other. Is there another one? Here, you can see a little bit on the top there.
Yeah. Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Yeah, it's just really, really nice.
And that's like a Guernsey. So yes, these are fishermen sweaters.
Yeah.
Sailors and fishermen's. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so nice.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah.
So this is available December 5th. So
Which
when
is
you
today.
see this is available today.
Yeah.
I have a feeling these will go fast. Don't
Yes.
worry, we will restock it. So.
Yes, but definitely worth having
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, and then this is really exciting too.
Look at this. How cute. I love what she's doing with this.
Designer Wee Chen Chan, known as Sasky & Co., has published her own book called Sasky Knits, inspired by her adorable little bunny Sasky, who Sasky actually passed away last year. She has a different bunny now, a new bunny. I don't remember the new bunny's name, but her bunnies are so cute, and I love all the knits inspired. There is a lot of modular knits in this, so small projects. You can use up scraps.
But this is the sort of thing where you could just be knitting on a square every so often, and the next thing, and it's very simple construction. The next thing is you have enough to knit to join them all together and have a sweater.
Yeah.
And the colors she's using, and I do believe she was using a lot of stash yarn, so there might be mixed different yarns in there, but gorgeous.
Just really, really cute.
Yeah, very cute. I did get myself a copy of this.
Yeah. It's a great
I
book.
love
I love
the
that
vest.
vest. Yeah. Very nice.
Just brilliant. Brilliant. Well done. Congratulations.
Yeah. And if
on your
color
book.
work is your thing, we have recently restocked our doodle decks from Pacific Knit Co.
Yep.
So many. The autumn doodle deck has a bunch of cats, and the winter doodle deck. I've been thinking about picking up the winter doodle deck.
Can I see?
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
also the Edinburgh doodle deck.
And let me see.
That
My
one's-
arms are longer than yours. Let's see.
There
you
is
go.
also a Rhinebeck doodle deck, which is good for all year long. Oh, maybe this is the one I need. The holiday doodle deck.
It's a happy holiday.
I don't usually do Christmas knitting, but I kind of feel like it.
Are you feeling it?
Yeah.
You know, that's good. What's this? Haunted doodle deck?
Yeah. Then you have your very basic doodle deck.
Basic. Excellent.
And then we also have this really big jumbo doodle deck.
Wow. Yeah.
So that is also available in the shop.
This is heavy.
It is heavy. There's a lot in there.
200 mix and match motifs. So yeah. That would be nice in your stocking, wouldn't it? Any of these would be nice in your stocking.
Great stocking stuffers for those knitters in your life.
Yes.
Also recently restocked, we could not get some Christmassy stitch stoppers. So look at those Highland cows wearing their Christmas hats.
Oh my god.
So cute. Are there any other Christmas ones here? There are some Christmas socks. Those are really adorable.
Yeah.
Little moose.
Oh, perfect for New Hampshire here.
And all seasons butterflies are great. Got 2 kitties here.
Oh meow. Very cute. Kitties in a basket of yarn.
And
Little black kitties. That's like my little Andre.
and some turtles. There are lots more available in the shop, including the otters. I think the otters are back in stock. So for
Don't
my
hang
fellow
about.
otter fans,
Yes.
don't wait if you want the otters. So
Fantastic.
All those are available now.
Yes, yes. Now we have a special offering coming to us in the next few days.
Yes, this releases on December 9th. This is inspired by, it is the little bundle inspired by Little Women.
Yes. So can we
Really,
open
really
it and
cute.
show
Yeah,
everybody?
we can open it. So it'll come to you in this cute little purple gauzy bag.
So if you're a fan of Little Women and you're watching this story or you're watching the movie and you're reading the book because it's that time of year, this is your companion bundle.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it features yarn from, it is local-ish to us. It is Wester Mass Fibershed. So it's a very small spin. It is 100% wool. It is their DK. It is a cross of, it is a mix of Montedale, Corriedale, Lincoln crosses from Cold Spring Farm and Leyden Glen Farm. And they're both natural undyed colors.
Beautiful.
And we thought Western Mass Fibershed
Would.
Little Women.
Yes.
That is where Louisa May Alcott lived.
That's right. Lovely.
So each set comes with a cute little sticker. Do you want to read what it says?
It says, "Nothing is impossible to a determined woman." Louisa May Alcott.
Yes.
Very true.
It also comes with a Little Women pencil pouch.
Yay!
which I think would be good for all your little bits, bobs, and extras.
Yes, and it says books are always good company if you have the right sort. So yes, lots of lovely little quotes, and this is just so pretty as well.
Yeah, it comes with a 1 ounce bag of literary teas featuring Louisa May Alcott.
Fantastic.
And it comes with a stitch marker set of a little apple. Let's see if I can grab it. I can't grab it. And so it has a bunch of gold simple stitch markers and a cute little progress keeper with an apple.
Nice.
For those of you who aren't in the know, Louise May Alcott and her family lived at Orchard House. So, apples.
And that all comes together in a lovely little bag.
Yeah.
And these are going on sale in a couple of days, Maggie.
Yeah, December 9th.
Yes. So a lovely little bundle there. If you're interested in that, come and get it.
Yeah.
Set your alarm clock.
Really nice.
All right, what else do we have? What are these?
Oh, those are cute little wooden postcards. These are a great little just addition. You can pop them on in your order. We have some Scottish inspired.
I love this.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a kilt, there's a vest, color work. There's a healing coo, there's Nessie, there's a thistle.
Yeah. They're just really cute. I think a nice way to have like just display it as art. You could actually mail it as a postcard. But I just think they're nice little pieces of art. This one is Glencoe, Scotland.
Which I went to this year. Been to many times. This is the Isle of Skye, which is lovely. The colors are
And of
nice.
course the thistle.
Yes. Very nice, Maggie. So you can just add these to your order just for a bit of fun and whimsy.
Yeah.
What is this you've got?
So these are, we've put together kits for the Isla shawl, which is a really cute little shawl kerchief style by Astrid from Vichy Bouche, and in their Le Petit lamb's wool. And so we've got different colorways that we've put together. This one includes, soft gray beige, very light blue, and soft pink gray. So
very
their Isla shawl is very cute. It's a little mosaic motif. We can put it here.
Yeah, lovely.
On the screen. So that was one colorway. Colorway 2 features blue green. Here, let me turn it around so you can see the front of the label.
Le front.
Blue green, Norwegian red, and soft gold.
Nice. Nice.
And last but not least, this one features.
Sorry.
This one features the light gray, dark orange red, and medium green gray.
Gorgeous.
So yeah.
Fun. So those are available now, Maggie?
Those are available now. I have a feeling you'll be able to make more than one shawl, so you can just kind of mix up the colors.
Yeah.
It looks like a really cute potato chippy knit.
Nice. And also with everybody making little toys and things for gift knitting or not, we did get in some 100% wool for stuffing.
Yeah, we do have some here. I can show you. It'll come in a cute little bag, but it is literally just, so you'll get enough where if you've bought like an Aggie kit or one of the Moosh toys, if you're knitting any Moosh toys, it is literally just wool, 100% wool. You fluff it out and stuff in your little beastie.
No smell.
So it'll come in 6 ounce bags. Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah.
So yes, we got
It's
that.
clean wool.
So you don't have to go to the polyfill direction. You can just stuff it with actual wool. Your animals will love you.
Yeah.
And yes, are you going to be knitting any more of these?
I am going to be knitting more. The to knit list is so long.
Yeah,
It's so long.
But I do know that these make you very happy,
They
Maggie.
do make me very happy. They're really cute. They're really sweet. I find these really fun.
Yeah.
I know Lina did announce that Cynthia Valet, who is the genius and creator behind Moosh, is working on book 2.
Fun.
So
Excellent.
but yeah, I still have to knit a whole bunch from Moosh 1, but
Yeah. But you're giving it a good go.
Yeah.
I did Nana the Duck. She sits on Maya's bed, which I love.
Oh, cute.
But I think it'll be a long time before I'm not hugely into
Yeah.
tiny circumferences, but that's okay. Some of you are.
Yeah, I even knit one of my emotional support chickens is knit with or is stuffed with 100% wool, and I swear, like even Sam was home this weekend and he's like, this one feels different. This one's got a nice, and he had no idea it was stuffed with wool.
Yeah,
but
I think
the
it
one
does
he
make
was
a
loving
difference.
on, it does. Like
Yeah.
I think I have used plenty of polyfill in my day, but
Yep.
if I have wool around to stuff with,
Use that.
Yeah, it's really good.
One other magazine / book is issue 8 of Journal of Scottish Yarns, and that will be coming out, well, expected shipping date is today.
Yeah, they're in transit now, so they will be shipping as soon as they come in.
We've had that on pre-order.
Yeah.
But this particular one includes the origins of Castle Milk Murret, which is a very exciting breed in that it's a very small breed. So in this issue, you get the origins of the Castle Milk Murret, which is a fascinating story.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else do we have, Maggie?
I think that's it.
Oh, so I mentioned earlier, Maggie, that the Lochside sock is now available as patterns, so is Burnside. So both of these, sorry.
Got it?
Both of these are now available as individual patterns, and purchasing them this week, they will be added to the total that we are donating to Feeding America.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got some, it looks like we've got some Rambler colors here that you can choose from. I don't know. But you guys know Rambler.
For the I get the names mixed up. My apologies. Which one's this one?
This is Burnside.
For Burnside, we did do kits with 2 skeins. That way you had enough to do the stripe,
And
but
then
you'll be
invert
able
it.
to knit 2 pairs. You'll
Yeah,
be able to
for
flip
sure.
and do the inverse colors.
Yes. And then this one is all one color.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, good. So we have those, and I think now we should announce our second winner.
Okay, our second winner today of a $25 gift card to the Woolly Thistle is at Linda Rockwell Warner 4457, and Linda says, okay, I have a love-hate relationship with watching you, Maggie, and Corinne. I love watching and I hate that every single episode adds more incredible knitting to my queue. LOL. I love your Shopcast. We love you, Linda.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. If you can email us at info@thewoollythistle.com, put prize winner in all caps, and we will get you your $25 gift card.
Indeed, and if you would like to be in the running for next time, all you need to do is leave us a comment, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel, and you too will be in the running for a $25 gift card next time. Winners are picked randomly before the episode shows. So we've got that. Now we've got Kim, who's back after a little hiatus. Can't wait to see what she is going to limber up for us. And yeah, I think all that's left to say, Maggie, is if you go out,
Take your knitting.
bye.
Hi, Woolly Thistlers. It's been a while. Thank you so much for sticking around and waiting for life in my world to settle down again. This yoga practice is, I think, very timely because it is all about the one posture you can do to stay calm and carry on this holiday season. I think no matter how you celebrate, if you celebrate, there are moments where you just want to pull your hair out. You don't know how to find that place of peace. So this posture is an excerpt. This practice is an excerpt from the one that I do for the longer one that I do every month for patrons. But I think if you're only going to do one thing over the holidays to stay sane and stay happy, this is it. So I hope that you enjoy. If you want to find me, you can check out my website, turninggroundyoga.com. You can also check out Patreon, Turning Ground Yoga, where members get yoga classes, meditations, and recipes. All right, without further ado, enjoy your holiday practice, and it's nice to be back.
We've got 1, possibly 2 more, depending on how you feel. And take the bolster back under our hips. Lie back. You can also lie down and then lift your hips. Slide the bolster underneath, whatever works for you. And we're going to get that bolster right under the hips because we're going to lift both legs up, and we want our weight, the weight of the legs, to come straight down from the feet, through the ankles, through the knees, through the hips, and onto the bolster. Now, if this is your moon time, you're going to avoid this one. As it's an inversion, you would go back to that posture. But if it's not your moon time, this is perfectly fine to do. This is a wonderful restorative pose anytime you're feeling tired. In particular, your legs are feeling tired. So if you are spending a lot of time cooking and preparing for holiday meals, and your legs are getting heavy, tired, and sore, stop what you're doing if you can. Give yourself 10 minutes and do this. Just breathe and have your legs in the opposite direction. So gravity is now pulling the blood down to your heart. They've got arteries that carry blood away from our heart. We've got veins that carry blood to our heart. Arteries have muscular walls. Veins have elastic walls. And as life happens and the years march on, those elasticy vein walls get a little distended. And the pocket valves in our veins that are supposed to close completely to prevent the backflow of blood don't always close perfectly. So you get this pooling of blood in our extremities, in our legs, in our feet, in our ankles. Legs up the wall. This is the restorative version. You can also just, be at a wall and rest your legs on it. It's one of the best ways to undo too much standing, too much moving, sometimes just too much life. So be here and breathe. And breathe and love it. Love being here. Love taking care of yourself. Giving yourself this time. Love the healing. Love the peace. Love this moment right now. And know that right now, nothing else matters. Breathe through your nose if you can. Breathe deeply and feel your belly expand with every inhalation. Now, you can stay here as long as you like. Or you can move into the optional other final posture, which is a meditation posture. So if you're going to move into that, let your legs drop down, lift the hips and pull the bolster out. Make your way up to seated, and then use your bolster as a seat. So your hips are naturally raised. Your knees are comfortably low. Your spine is neutral. Your chin is tucked. And another wonderful way to find calm during the busy, crazy, chaotic season that we call the holidays is gratitude. So wherever you are, however you are positioned, think of 3 things you are grateful for at this time of year. See them there in front of you like you've got this display case. And each one is beautifully lit. And it could be your family, it could be these foods that you only eat once a year, it could be time off work, whatever it is. Think of 3 things that you are grateful for at this time of year, and feel your heart begin to swell with gratitude. Feel your heart get happy. You might even smile. Just imagine, having those kids walk through the door and giving them a great big hug. Or walking through the door yourself and giving a hug to somebody you haven't seen in a long time. Fill your heart with gratitude and let that light shine out from you all around you. And with this beautiful open heart, I will say goodbye. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I will see you again soon. Namaste.